sports and everything in between. CC's got the jokes, Keith's got the stats. Hit the play button. It's time for the show. Get ready to dive deep into the sports entertainment world. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they race for the top. Discussing games and stats. It's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. Three-pointers, they cover it all. Luca's favorite podcast 45 is on the call, saying it's tremendous for America's wall. Luke Bryan chiming in saying, hey y'all. Chip thunderstorms, epic tornado fall. Tommy Lock picking spreads as he makes his call. Jerry's on the show to confuse us all. Jason Statham bringing new meaning to fear. Just see the body doing his best to keep his name clear. Keith's passion for sports, CC's hilarious calls. The Sports Bros Podcast, one for all. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they race for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they race for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to...
And now it's time for the Sports Bros. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Sports Bros, the number one sports podcast in Rendon, number two in Louisville, always number one in your heart. I am, of course, your host, the unofficial official mayor of Rendon and the 2023 fantasy football champion. My name is TC. How you guys doing today? Always, usually here to join me. He is my buddy. He is the Matthew McConaughey of Lake Louisville, the Kenny Rogers of sports betting. His name is Keith. However, Keith
It's so big.
is not here today. He is actually in Oklahoma.
I'm a stud.
Yeah,
Balls.
doing a
I
little
don't take no
Christmas thing.
shit
So
from anyone.
you got me today on the show. How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. No, it is a lot to get into. No, not much football going on. You know, they're kind of taking the week off before the playoffs start on Friday. We'll get into that. Big scandal going in down at Michigan, and wow, yeah, lots of talk on that one. As yeah, Michigan. Woo wee, damn.
Yes, too.
Yeah. We'll get into the Heisman debate. The Heisman Trophy winner will be announced tonight. We'll get into that and who should be the favorite. We will also get into, and I know Keith is loving that he's not here for this, but we will also get into, it's John Cena's last match tonight on Saturday night's main event. Is John Cena the GOAT? We'll get into that discussion. But first, let's get into some college football because you know, like I said, there's no games today. There's one game, but lots of college football talk. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Let's get into it. Okay, let's first get into Fernando Mendoza, the favorite to possibly win the Heisman. He is named AP's Player of the Year. The redshirt junior was the overwhelming choice over fellow Heisman finalist Diego Pave, which kind of that would pretty much put it in the bag, right? You would think. Mendoza is the Hoosiers' first-year starter after transferring from California. He's a trigger man for the offense that has passed program record for touchdowns and points set during last season's surprise run to the college football playoffs. Mendoza is thrown for a bowl division, leading 33 touchdowns and run for 6, giving him a school record of 39 touchdowns accounted for. He was the first Big Ten quarterback since 2000 with 3 straight games with at least 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. Just 21 to 23, 267 yards, 5 touchdown passing day, and a 63 to 10 win against Illinois in the conference opener established him as a serious contender for national honor. Mendoza is among 10 football quarterbacks who have completed better than 70% of their passes, and he ranks among the most accurate passers on attempts for at least 20 yards, hitting on 23 of 43. So there you go. Fernando Mendoza has been named the AP Player of the Year. So congratulations to him. What's wrong with my volume here? My audience is not clapping as loud as they should. But there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So Fernando Mendoza, the favorite. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and look at the 3 finalists here as the Heisman Trophy winner will be announced tonight. As I said, Fernando Mendoza is the heavy favorite at minus 2,500. Diego Pave from Vanderbilt is he could be a surprise. You know, don't bet Diego out because listen, when Manziel won the Heisman, no one gave him a chance, right? He wasn't even the favorite going in to win the Heisman. But I'd be damned if Johnny Football freaking walked out of there with the Heisman. So that is tonight. We will announce who the new Heisman Trophy winner will be. And the big game today, let's go ahead and talk about it. Big Army-Navy game. It's happening at 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. Navy is the 6-point favorite over under 37.5. Look, I don't care if you're what your beliefs are with military and all that, but this game right here always provide entertainment. This is going to be a really good game. Army Navy is always a good game. So there we go. There. Salute to both of those guys, Army Navy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this music off because this next story is not. Yeah, this next story here. Oh, let's talk about the playoffs real quick as it's going to start on Friday. Saturday next week we will have a special playoff pick, so to speak, with the queen of college football and the princess of college football as well, as they will both be on here. By the time we get on here, we will already have a game under our belt because Friday night is a big one up in Norman as number 8 Oklahoma takes on number 9 Alabama. Currently, right now it's way far ahead, but currently right now, It is Alabama favored by 1.5. So I bet the Queen is thrilled for that one. Hang on. I love when I'm recording and doing a live show. It's one thing to record. It's another to oh, okay. It's another to do one live because lots of things can happen when you're live, just like my dog's barking up a storm and my ring camera is going crazy. Let's check out the chat here. Hello, everybody. Bree, Matt, Kelly, Your Majesty. Hello. How are you guys? Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's get into this madness in Michigan. My God. Where do I start? Wow. Okay. So it came through the board Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday. It may have been Tuesday. That may have been Tuesday. That Michigan has fired Sharon Moore as their head coach. Wow. Okay. I guess losing to Ohio State's a big deal for Michigan because even though, you know, they lost to Ohio State, Michigan still had a really good year. So it was kind of mind-boggling why Michigan would let them go. They had a really decent, good season, and then the stories came out. So Sharon Moore here took the job after Jim Harbaugh left after the stealing signs incident, and Khakis said, "Well, I'm out. See ya. I'm going to L.A. I'm going to the Chargers." So Moore took over, uh, got the 1 game suspension for the Stein sealing incident here. However, again, still had a decent season. Um, Word was that the reason that Michigan let him go was because he had an inappropriate relationship with a staffer. Now, this staffer, um, actually, Moore is a married man and has 3 kids.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah. So, Michigan gets wind of this and decides to let him go. 24 hours later, Moore is being held in jail while police investigate a situation that led to his arrest hours after he was fired for what the school said was an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Authorities have yet to release details on Moore's arrest. Yes, they did, and I'll get to that in just a second. Other than to say he has been held since Wednesday night in the county jail and remains under investigation. Police had issued a statement that said officers were called to investigate an alleged assault and took a person into custody without mentioning anyone by name. Now, it's the story has now come out that it was indeed Moore. So what he did was he had this inappropriate relationship with this staff member. She ends up getting pregnant. Moore pays to abort. Do you know what I mean? Then Michigan hears about this, end up firing him over this. He then goes to the staffer's house with an alleged knife, threatening to kill himself and her. Moore was fired by Michigan After the school verified evidence of his relationship with the staffer, the announcement did not include details of an alleged relationship. Moore, who was married with 3 young daughters, Jesus, man, like what the hell? 3 young daughters, like this close to Christmas, dude, you couldn't keep it in your pants? Come on, man. Couldn't keep it in his pants at all. I mean, this is a problem. This is a huge problem. And it's not and look, I'm not this is a huge problem with college football head coaches, okay? College football head coaches are the biggest D-bags of all sports. They get away with so much, and they take advantage of all these young people because they're in college. What's the guy that Louisville, Tuberville, who he got in a motorcycle wreck with his mistress with his mistress. He shows up to the press conference 2 days later, neck brace, road rash all over his face. He got busted with his mistress. He had a motorcycle wreck. We all know about Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's a touchy motherfucker, especially in the bars. You know, we all know about that douchebag. I mean, these coaches, man, they get away with so much. But this one right here tops it all. Um, yeah. So he is currently in jail. I think he bonded out. I believe he did. But wow, um, crazy story. So yeah, he goes to her house, threatens to kill himself and her. Police get involved. They get him. Thankfully, she's not hurt. Thankfully, and he's now in jail. This is a case of caught your pants down between your legs and you don't know what to do. So you take the extreme measures to do the most idiotic thing that you can think of. And this is a result of it. So there you go. Absolutely maddening. Yeah, it's absolutely maddening what went down here. I mean, this guy. I mean, if this is not the ultimate blow it opportunity, this is it. This is it right here. This guy had it made. And these coaches, especially in college football, they need to learn, they need to know that, yeah, you get all this power, take advantage of like don't abuse it, you know? These college football coaches, you know, look, and I'm not kissing the queen's ass and I know she's in the chat, but look at Nick Saban. Go the Nick Saban route. Have you ever heard a scandal with Nick Saban besides him, you know, telling LSU he's not going to Alabama and he ends up going to Alabama? I mean, that's about it, you know? I mean, come on. All these college football head coaches, man, they get that power. They get that ego stroke. And they think and they think that they could just use it and abuse it and get away with it. It's like eventually you're going to get caught. Like, come on, man. Anyways, I honestly look. I'm glad that nobody got hurt. Number one, glad that nobody got hurt. No one lost their lives over this. Um, More needs to get help. Um, Hopefully he does. Hopefully he gets the help that he needs. And it's just crazy, man. It's just absolutely insanity. And yeah, what a crazy story. So there you go. I'm not gonna applaud that story. I don't know why I hit the applaud button there. All right, so let's move on to some NFL. Okay, we start off on Thursday Night Football. What a comeback for the Atlanta Falcons. Wow. Wow. What a great game for Kyle Pitts and the Atlanta Falcons as they come back and win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 29-28. Pitts with 11 receptions, 166 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. Look. All right, I'm going to start a hot debate here. As you can see the picture here. Pitts Sr. I don't get why these athletes have to put senior on the back of their jerseys. Pitts is not the only one. I've seen many people. I think Steve Smith did one too. Many of these athletes put senior on the back of their jerseys. Like, I don't get it. Why are you putting senior on the back of your jersey? Number one, no one, honestly, no one cares. Number two, it looks stupid. Like you're like, who cares? You know? I don't know. It's just, it's weird. It's weird, right? Like why would you put senior on the back of your jersey? It's just totally weird. It's just totally weird. Man. Anyways, all right. So with that, let's look at the playoff pictures. So we're gonna switch because this was before the game on Thursday night. So let's switch the Panthers with the Bucks. Now the Bucks are in the hunt. Panthers have now taken over the top spot in the NFC South. And as you can see, the number one teams in the NFC is the Rams, and the AFC is the Broncos. The Bears, who were the number one seed last week going into last week's game, after losing to the Packers, dropped all the way to 7. Yeah, so that is crazy. That tells you how important these games are. So and the Cowboys, look at the Cowboys right here. They're still in it. And let's look at Week 15's schedule here. We're going to start it off in Chicago, as they are predicting this could be the coldest game in NFL history. It is supposed to, folks, be at kickoff time, negative 10 degrees. Wow. Yeah. Negative 10 degree kickoff start for the Browns and the Bears. And the Bears are favored by 7.5, man. I don't even think they're going to get 7. If it's that cold, I don't think they're even going to get that close to 7.5. So, give me the points on that one. And man, wow, negative 10 degrees. Can you imagine getting, not just playing, like I could play, people can run in negative, well, maybe not. But can you imagine getting hit in negative to 10 degree temperature? You talk about a shockwave through your body is getting hit in negative 10 degrees. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We go over to Cincinnati as the struggling Ravens. Look, and I said this last week or 2 weeks ago when Keith was on here, and he did not agree with me, but it's starting to show, folks. Lamar Jackson is overrated. I'm sorry, but Lamar Jackson is overrated. And I'm going to continue saying that because it is obvious that he cannot win big games when it comes down to it. He cannot win the games. Ravens are favored by 2.5 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Even though the Bengals lost and it looks like they're pretty much out of it, I'm still not counting out Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is going to end up with a strong finish this year, and they're going to end up going strong into next year. So I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals over the struggling Ravens on that one there. We go to Houston as the struggling Cardinals are facing now the AFC's. They're the favorites right now. AFC South. Houston Texans. What? Look at Houston. That's crazy. 2 weeks ago we were talking about how the Colts are just dominating everybody right now, and they're struggling. And we'll get to the Colts in just a little bit. But I mean, just a mere fact that the Texans and the Jaguars are neck and neck in this division, and now the Colts are in the rearview mirror. It's it's crazy what NFL can do. But anywho, so the Texans are favored by 9.5. I am going to officially take the Texans on that one. Give me the Texans. We move to Jacksonville as the Jets take on the Jaguars. 12.5 point favorites. Give me the Jags. Yes. This next game I went back and forth. Because it's the Chargers and the Chiefs. Chiefs are obviously struggling. They're a loss away from completely calling it a season. Chargers, however, they're in it. They're still strong in it. But with Herbert, with his hand situation,
That's a nice muscly throwing arm you got there.
we don't know what Herbert
Hey,
is gonna.
muscly arm.
Yeah. So I went back and forth on this one. I think this is it for the Chiefs. I think this is it for the Chiefs. Give me the Los Angeles Chargers for the win. Many people thought on this game, looking on paper, I don't know, at the beginning of the season, that this would be an easy win for Buffalo. But now, look at it now. Drake May and the New England Patriots looking strong against the Buffalo Bills, who are struggling. Bills need a win to kind of keep even, or not even, but to keep up there with the Patriots for the AFC East crown. So, but they're in New England. Buffalo's been struggling a little bit here and there. However, they did show up in that Cincinnati game last week in that blizzard in Buffalo. Um, Man, I don't know. I've been going back and forth on this one too, but push comes to shove. Go ahead and give me the Buffalo Bills. And this week's
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
dog shit game of the week, we got the Washington Commanders facing the New York Football Giants. Giants are favored by 2.5. I really don't care on this one. Give me the Giants.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It is the biggest piece of dog shit. We go to Philadelphia as the Raiders take on the Eagles. This is probably the lock of the week. I mean, honestly, this is an easy one here. Give me the Eagles minus 11.5. A rematch in Super Bowl 32, folks. Yeah, that's right. Super Bowl 32 when Brett Favre faced John Elway that long ago. The Packers will be taking on the Broncos. Broncos in Denver. Wow. And the Packers are favored by 2.5. Wow. No, I don't like that. Give me the Broncos. Mile high, baby. Mile high, baby. 3:30 game on Fox. Game of the week. We got the Lions facing off against perhaps the Super Bowl favorites, Los Angeles Rams. I like the Rams in this one. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. Stunner here. The now top dog in the NFC South, Carolina Panthers, will be taking on the New Orleans Saints. Panthers are favored by 2.5. Yep, give me the Panthers to roll, folks. Now this one here. So the Colts are obviously struggling real bad. They had a real hot start of the year. Daniel Jones is out for the season now with a torn Achilles. Jacoby Brissett is out with a knee injury. Anthony Richardson just does not want to play because he's tired. He just so the Colts went out and hired a 46-year-old Philip freaking Rivers. Yeah. So Philip Rivers is now I don't think he's starting, but he is gonna be available. So yeah, 46-year-old Philip Rivers.
Hey, muscly arm.
Yeah, it's gonna be throwing. I wouldn't put it past the Colts. They throw him out there. He's got mouths to feed. He does have mouths to feed. He is. He is. He does have 8 kids, and he does have mouths to feed. So, uh,
Judge my physical and my physical as well as my mental fitness.
yeah. So there you go.
Come on, man.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Philip Rivers.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Yeah. Oh boy. Can you imagine 46 years old and getting nailed from behind? Man.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. No, they don't. Anyways, the Seahawks no one's talking about the Seahawks. No one's really talking about the Seahawks. Seahawks are really good this year. Sam Darnold is having a tremendous year as their quarterback. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Seahawks in this one. A real doozer here as the Tennessee Titans will be taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, you want to get your nap in, that would be the game to do it. Give me the 49ers. Sunday Night Football, we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Minnesota coming off a big win against the Commanders, 31-0 last week. And the Cowboys, of course, is coming off their loss against Detroit. Now, pretty much the Cowboys have to win out. They're still a game and a half behind the Eagles in the East. So, in order for them to possibly, looking at the schedule, they're going to have to win out because Eagles still have 2 games against Washington. That's 2 right there with 4 games left. So, yeah, they're going to have to win out, and it starts here. So, Cowboys are favored by 5.5. I feel like the Cowboys are going to fuck this up somehow, but I'm going to take them. Give me the Cowboys. And on Monday Night Football, we have the Miami Dolphins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ayahuasca and the crew are 3-point favorites. Give me that one. And that is your NFL picks. And we're still going to talk about the Steelers. We're still going to talk about the Steelers because this one came through over the wire on Thursday. That Steelers linebacker T.J. Watt was hospitalized after experiencing discomfort in his lungs. They said that he was sent to the hospital on Thursday. He is out for the game tomorrow or on Monday night against the Dolphins. So let's hope that everything is good for T.J. Watts. There you go. All right. Let's get into some NBA basketball, shall we? Here we go. All right. Well, the Mavs have won now 5 of their last 6. What the hell? What's going on with our Mavericks? What the hell? Yeah. As they defeat the Brooklyn Nets 111-119, Anthony Davis, 24 points, 14 rebounds. Mavs are now 10-16. They're still 10th in the West. Here come them sneaky Mavs, man. Here come them sneaky Mavs. That's all I got. That's all I got on NBA. That's all I got on NBA. Sorry. All right. Big event coming tonight on Peacock. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, John Cena is having his last match tonight on Saturday night's main event. He will be taking on that evil Gunther exclusively on Peacock. Now, a lot of people are, and I'm speculating too. I don't know if this is going to look. They've named it. They've said it that it's John Cena's last match tonight on Peacock. However, this is wrestling we're talking about, folks. And I don't think this is going to be his last match tonight. Just watch. You just watch. They can't, right? Like this is John Cena is the GOAT. Okay. Now is he the GOAT? Well, I'll get in that in just a little bit. However, you can't. This can't be his last match on Saturday nights, man. You got to do that like a big event like a WrestleMania, right? You can't do it on like he can't retire on Saturday night's main event, right? I don't know. Anyways, John Cena's last match tonight on Peacock. You can catch that exclusively on Peacock. So there you go. Yeah, John Cena, the GOAT. Now the debate is, for all you wrestling fans out there, is he the GOAT?
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Because I look at it this way: there's Mount Rushmore, right? Mount Rushmore of professional wrestlers. Okay, of course you got to have Hulk Hogan up there, right? I mean, you got to, brother, right? And these are not, and this is based off name recognition only. Okay, this is not based on if they've had a 5-star match or if they, blew the roof off, or this is purely name recognition. If you went to an actual stranger who has never watched professional wrestling and you said the name Hulk Hogan, they would know who you're talking about. Right? John Cena is up there as well. He is. People who don't watch wrestling know the name John Cena. Now, it's tricky for the last two because my guy, the one and only, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Name recognition, I believe so. Yes. And of course, one of the other GOATs of all time.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Of course, I'm talking about The Rock. So it's pretty good Mount Rushmore. Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. Find me a better Mount Rushmore. Find me a better one. There you go. So yeah, John Cena's last match is tonight. However, I think we're not going to see his last match tonight. I feel like one of the other guys that are on Mount Rushmore, perhaps the most electrifying man, the final boss, I feel like The Rock is going to show up and we're going to get Rock Cena 3 WrestleMania. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. All right. Well, there you go. There is your talk there. John Cena's last match. It's gonna happen tonight on Peacock. It's only on Peacock, so they got all the time in the world on Peacock. So let's check the chat out. See, yeah, yep, exactly. All right, let's move on. It's the favorite segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for. Hang on, let me get my music ready first. It's now time for CC's Wild Ass Videos. Here we go. It's time for CC's Wild Ass Videos. Sit back as CC takes you on some of the craziest videos of the week. Take it away, CC. It is CC's Wild Ass Videos. And it is greatness because this is by far my favorite time of the show. So there you go. If you would like to donate, it is Christmas. If you would like to donate to the show, Cash App is right down there. Greatly appreciate it. And of course, we are live on all social media outlets except for the Tickety Talk today because Tickety Talk says, "Oh, no, not this weekend. We had you last weekend, but not this weekend." So there you go. All right, moving on. Let's see what we got here. Let's get into the Christmas spirit, shall we? I'm gonna start off with these guys here. These are my homies right here.
There's a day of the year that is mighty fine. It comes in December in the winter time. It's a time of joy, a time of cheer. It's the very extraordinary time of the year. That's Christmas. Christmas. Christmas, whoa, Christmas, whoa, Christmas, Christmas. I see the spirit of the season all over the place, and a twinkle in the eye of every face. People getting happy, wanna sing and shout. A celebration going on, you ought to check it out. That's Christmas. Christmas. Christmas, whoa, Christmas, whoa, Christmas, Christmas.
What a banger there. What a banger. If I have a message for these two guys, it's simply this. Save the rest for us, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Save the rest. Panty droppers right there. There they are. I'm gonna call them the panty dropper duo. I think that's them right there. Lots of Peppa Pig. You seriously got something wrong with you, Peppa Pig. Watch this. This is just horrifying. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely. What was wrong with Peppa Pig? We go to this classic Wheel of Fortune. I love me some classic Wheel of Fortune here. I don't know what this guy's.
Corinne.
Miners and hoes.
No. Stacy.
Fingers and toes.
That's it. Now I want you to understand, we're laughing with
Say what?
Yeah. Man. Damn. All right, it's time for the weird obsession people. And this guy, I think he tops it. I think he tops it. I don't know. You tell me.
Mark, I'm 20 years old, and I'm in a relationship with 15 inflatable animals. My inflatables are the funnest creatures I have to hang out with in my life. I'll eat with them. What, you want my food? You can share your own. Watch TV together. Be fine, I'll show you like. If I bathe my inflatables, just get sure. If I do take my inflatables out swimming.
Say what?
What's wrong with people? What is wrong with people? I'm telling you. Oh my God. Speaking of which, I was watching the Mavs game. I know Nico's out, but Mark Cuban, what the hell are you doing? What are we doing?
What the fuck is this?
Say what?
What is that? Oh. Yeah. Way to go, Mark Cuban. Way to go. We get back into the Christmas. Oh, no. Hang on. Before we get back into the Christmas spirit. I love these sports announcers. They try to make you vision a picture, okay? And then when they realize they said it and how it came out, they know they fucked up. This is a right then and there, he knew he fucked up kind of moment. Right here.
Standing in front of the net with about 8 inches of his shaft in his hand. Standing in front of the net with about 8 inches of his shaft in his hand.
Say what?
I'm going to play it one more time.
Standing in front of the net with about 8 inches of his shaft in his hand.
He knew. As soon as he knew. He absolutely knew. He absolutely knew. All right, let's get into this guy. This guy is trying to make a name for himself. And hey, man, I'm going to promote the hell out of this guy because I see some potential in him. Here you go.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He not gonna bring you shit, bitch. Santa Claus ain't bringing you shit. Ain't bringing you shit. You is not getting shit but a piece of coal. You dirty ass bitch, you need to take a shower. Santa Claus ain't bringing you shit. I just wanna know how you trip over air. It really don't matter because you ain't getting shit. Santa Claus ain't giving you shit. Bitch. It's okay if you smell like shit. Never mind, you gotta go, bitch. Santa Claus ain't bringing you shit.
There it is. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Next big star, next Post Malone right there. Next post. That's their next postie right there. Yeah. There's so many to this next video here. Number 1, always knock when you go to a closed door. Number 2, didn't anybody leave? Here we go.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you ขอประตูมันที่เซอร์ไพรส์ไว้ก็ได้
Say what?
Yeah. 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 Huh. Okay. Live reporting here. Gotta love my live reporting here. This is obviously out of the country, but nonetheless, it's live. And when it's live, fun shit happens. Here we go.
Aqui, por exemplo, tem.
Yeah. Back to you. Oh, wow. Never touch exposed wiring, folks. Never touch exposed wiring. Let's watch this again.
Aqui, por exemplo, tem.
Oh, wow. Wow. Hope he's okay. Hope he is okay. And finally, Destination America. Love it. Great channel. Great shows like this one here. Mountain Monsters, my favorite. Here we go.
Here and pull up here and I'm going to tell you about this Mexican Sasquatch. It's the first time in my life I've seen a Sasquatch in a 57 Chevy tuck and roll. Yeah. He said he just done a hit of speed and was dropping on an acid trip. He said he'd been taking a shit on people's doorstep and then knocking on the damn door and laughing like hell when they'd step in his shit and everything. And then he told me that rabbits shit Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, this all happened that time I was camping up on the ridge and I was in my tent and he ripped the flap open and said, I'm looking for a couple of queers. And I said, I ain't in here. And that's when he said, I'll just have to disagree with you because I can smell talcum powder all over your tent where you'd been in there eating them queers' buttholes. I told him, no, sir. I just hadn't been eating any buttholes like you say I have. And then he wanted to put his arm in mine, and I slung his ass out of that tent and opened the damn door, and I run down that fucking hill, and you ought to see me trying to get away from that queer Sasquatch, and that's talcum powder and dirt flying everywhere, and I lost one of my shoes, and that's when I reached up, and I grabbed his testicles and started fondling them, and then I took my fist and put it that far up his ass. That's a big ass. I could tell that he had parasites crawling around in there, and that's when I grabbed a hold of his prostate. Honestly, I think he's full of shit. He's been fucking that Sasquatch, and he wants to keep us away because he wants it for himself. Well, I reached up and pulled his sack out, and that's when his titties flew out. His dick was that long. And I looked at him and I said, you might ought to put that up. That goddamn fat boy called me a motherfucking liar and I don't like it. He's the one that wants that goddamn fat boy. So I just headed back to the house and I called immigration and told them there's a Mexican Sasquatch up here. Then I asked him if he'd just bend over and help me while
There you go. And that is CC's wild ass videos for this week. I love that show. Absolutely love that show. Oh man. It's greatness. All right, well that's gonna do the show today. Let's see, Ice Cube. Let's hit it up. Well, thank everybody joining into the show. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in to the show. Thank you so much. Really not much to talk about, but we made it through an hour, so I'm happy with that. So there you go. Let's see. Next week is going to be fun. We're going to have college football. We're going to have, the playoffs. We're going to have the Queen on. We're going to have the Princess of College Football on, Miss Kelly. Great. We're going to determine. I'm getting my revenge back. I lost my one game for the season to the Queen of College Football. So it's my time to shine here. And we're gonna go through each game in the playoffs through the bracket. We're all gonna determine who our national champion is gonna be. So there you go. Lots of other crazy stuff next week as well. Of course, DC's wild ass videos and all sorts of stuff. So make sure you tune in next week. Yes. That's going to do it for me, folks. Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on and watching this madness, as we call the Sports Bras, and hopefully you guys will have a great weekend. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I am CC. I'm out. See you guys next week. Peace.
You're probably good at math, but stupid in other areas.
Don't bet against me.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless comments. Go on.